Hey guys, James Rotino here, President of the Maryland Off-Highway Vehicle Alliance, and I'm here today to talk to you a little bit about trail etiquette and treading lightly. So, while you're out here at Wolf Den Run State Park enjoying the wonderful, beautiful trails that we have, it's very important to keep several things in mind, including the impact you're having on not just the environment, but those surrounding you. So with that in mind, here are a couple simple tips to help keep your experience wonderful and keep this park around for a long time. One of the topics that's near and dear to my heart is sustainable and responsible riding. Now that's also a big founding principle of our organization, and now every time that you guys go out on the trails, you are ambassadors for our sport. So, we hope that you keep some simple things in mind when you're going out on the trails. One of the biggest things is not going wider on the trails and blowing them out. I know sometimes that it makes it the easiest way to get around an obstacle, but that obstacle is there for a reason and you're riding that trail. Something else to consider is the amount of trash you take with you out on the trails. I know a lot of us will pack our bags, bring waters, bring drinks, bring some snacks and some lunch out on the trails. But it's always important to make sure whatever you pack in, you pack back out. Now when it comes to being a responsible rider, out on these trails you'll encounter other user groups. You'll encounter hikers, you'll encounter bikers, you might encounter someone on a horseback. Now it's always important to remember that the hikers, the bikers, and the other user groups are always going to have the right of way. So it's important to pull off to the side of the trail and let them pass. Faster riders going by can spook animals, or it can make the other users uncomfortable, and that's something we want to avoid. Now, when you're going out on the trails and you're going out with a winch or some other type of equipment to help get you out from being stuck, it's important to remember that when you're wrapping a tree, you need to use the specific types of slings that are designed for that, because wrapping a wire rope around a tree can cause irreparable harm. Something else to consider is that when users are going down a hill, that the people coming up the hill have the right of way. Something else to keep in mind is if you've pulled off to the side to allow another riding group to come past you, that the riders coming at you sometimes will make hand signals. They're not always waving. This means that there's as many as 5 riders behind them, and to keep that in mind. So, if a rider comes up and he goes like this, that means there's 3 riders behind them to keep in mind. Now every rider behind them should as well keep that in mind, how many riders are behind them. So the next rider should go 2, 1, and 0 to let them know that it's all clear and they can keep going the direction the other person was originally going. Thanks for watching everyone, and I hope to see you out on the trails.